Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Creating the Heart, and I'm back with my embellishments on the 11th. Got it in just in time. My webcam died on me, so I had to order a new one. But today it's all about butterflies, and so I mean, you could use anything, hearts, whatever you've got a lot of. And I found that I had a lot of butterflies. I even had more than what I'm showing you. So I'm going to be kind of sharing 3 different types of butterflies and kind of 3 different ways you can kind of decorate them, and then we'll make something with it. So the first one that I'm going to be sharing is the Pink Fresh Studio. And you know what is really nice about this particular stamp and die is that it cuts a ton of butterflies out all at one time. Just like you see those sentiments where you can stamp them once and then die cut a whole bunch of sentiments, it does the same thing with the butterflies. So with these, you could, of course, ink them up and then color them in with Copics or colored pencils. But I have the stencil. So I actually stenciled these, which made it go by a lot faster. And kind of the way the stencil is organized, I was able to get 2 different colors. One colorway on the top of that and one colorway on the bottom, just because of how it was organized. And so I stamped them in black, and then I stamped them in gold and heat embossed that. Or I stamped them in Versamark and then heat embossed it in gold. And so, you know, so you get 2 different looks. This is one of those that I think I really would find the hot foil die to be really useful, or hot foil stamp to be useful. So when I stamped it in black, I got the yellow and orange colorway, and then sort of this blue and teal colorway. And the ones that I stamped in gold, I have a purple colorway and then a pink colorway. So I was able to stamp it twice and get 4 different colors out of it, and get I think it's 9. It cuts out 9. So I guess that's 18 butterflies I was able to get pretty quickly. I mean, I kind of took my time stenciling, but it went by pretty quickly. And I really love how they came out. So, you know, I can then put it in here with all my other sort of, I have extras and I have sentiments. I have different things that I've cut out and I ended up not using, little bits and pieces. So at some point I'm gonna have to dig in here and just start like making some things out of what's in here. But if I need to get together some stuff really quickly, I do have some things in there, and the butterflies will just go in there with the rest of my extra things. And then I also have this where I kind of keep other things that I've stamped and used. Right here I've got some sentiments and things that I'm using. But you know, really, if I'm going to start doing this, and that is stamping and die cutting, or stamping extra sentiments and having them on hand and ready to go, because that really can help save time later. And sometimes you just need a quick card, so you've got a sentiment ready to go. And so the butterflies, the Pink Fresh Studio, that's a winner to me. And you can do a lot of things with those butterflies and just add them. Okay, to projects as you need. So moving on to Pink and Main items. So I have 2 things that I've gotten recently from the Not Too Shabby shop from Pink and Main. One of them is this 3D embossing folder plus die. So you put your paper in, you run it through your machine, and it will emboss and die cut at the same time. There might be a stencil that goes with this. I don't know, but I don't have one. So I used lunar paste from Simon Hurley, and I just used my finger to rub different colors of paste over that you know, black cardstock over the raised image. And so it really took the color very well on black, and it's all shimmery, and I think it would be kind of fun adding it to different projects. It could go into a journal, and so you can see all the different colors that I used, and so I think that's a really great way of using the 3D embossing folder. And then the other thing that I got from Not Too Shabby Shop from Pink and Main is this stencil. So it's two stencils. It stencils like the actual sort of butterfly, and then the little, the detail. And so two of them I did very similar. So they were kind of in a lighter and darker teal. And then I actually put glue on these with the Gina K Connect glue, and then I put glitter on them and then let them dry. And then this one I did a little bit of blue over the teal, and I used those gems to decorate the bottom of the butterfly. So I have this very new tag die from the Not Too Shabby Shop, and I literally just got it. So I have not put it away. I just kind of cut the pieces off so I could use the tag, but I think it makes a chicken or a rooster or a hen, so I'll be playing with that later. But in the meantime, I just wanted to make a tag, so I cut the tag out of black, and then I cut the bottom using the Summer Donuts, the tropical paper. So just cut that out of the bottom half of the tag die so that I could get a little bit of color on there, a little bit of pattern paper, and I'm just going to use some glue to glue that down. And you can see the cute little pineapple donuts on the back there. And so I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down, and I have a an ephemera piece from, God, it came from last year. Not Too Shabby Shop did a tropical paper plus ephemera, and I didn't look to see if it's still in the shop, but you should definitely check it out. And so I'm putting that on foam because I think it really is cute. Actually, I'm really liking this ephemera. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and put that right there on my tag. And I'm going to dig through and find one of my butterflies. I think I'm going to do one of the gold pink embossed butterflies. And I'm going to kind of bend it a little bit so that the wings are kind of up a little bit, just to give it a little bit more dimension. And I'm going to stick it on there with a small piece of foam tape. So just a small piece of foam tape. And then I'm going to dig around and find a sentiment. I kind of know which one I'm going to use because I didn't have a lot of appropriate sentiments cut out. So I think I'm going to go with a very generic one. I think I've got a gold hugs in there, and I'm going to put that on the bottom there with a little bit of foam. And I think I'm going to find a piece of twine or something to put in there so that the tag's complete. And I think that's fun. And super easy, just really nice to have, things on hand ready to go when you want to do some crafting, or maybe you have a more involved project, you just need a little extra something for your project. So it's nice to kind of have that available. They're also really good, these butterflies, for decorating like a gift bag or a gift box or something like that. So now I've got a piece of twine that I kind of had in my stash. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you guys got some great ideas for having embellishments on hand.